on, trading is not just a way to make money, it's a vehicle for self-growth. And being a psychologist and someone who's really into self-growth, I thought, wow, this is an incredibly powerful vehicle for me. I can grow a lot and hopefully I can make some money at it as well. So that's what got me in and why growth. I mean, on the one hand, you have to learn how to tolerate discomfort. That's the basics, right? The discomfort of waiting, you may miss out. The discomfort of being in a trade that's working, but it's starting to stall out and you don't know if you should book all your profits now or let some ride, or what do you do? All of the discomforts, right, that we face, having to book a loss and then it turns right around and goes back in your direction and maybe goes to where you thought it was going to go initially, and you're not on the trade after you book your loss. All those forms of discomfort are normal parts of trading. And the traders who are the most successful are the ones who are able to tolerate those forms of discomfort. And to tolerate that takes a lot of growth, because we're not equipped to tolerate losing and missing out. The brain's not wired for that. And then the other aspect of the self-growth, I mean, there's many aspects. The other big aspect for me is it really helps me to understand who I am as a person, so I can become the best version of me. I can't trade like someone else, I can only trade like me, but I can be the best version of me. So that requires learning about my intuition, separating that from my emotion, how to distinguish the two. And so there's so much that one can do as a trader that generally will translate into self-growth. So first of all, you know, when we're facing risk or uncertainty, or both, we're usually facing both at the same time, the brain's job is to keep us alive, not to think, it's to keep us alive. And so what's going to happen is all of a sudden we're going to be in a state where our survival is on the line. Not just our financial survival, but our sort of our ego, our self-worth is on the line. And so it's learning how to tolerate the assaults on our ego, on our sense of self-worth, who we think we are, who we want to be. And there's a lot of discomfort when the market's not doing what we want it to do. It takes some real effort and some really deep work to do that. There's a lot of stuff out there in trading psychology that I'll just say frankly is nice sounding, but it doesn't work that well in the trenches. And I'm all about what works well. What sounds good may not be what actually works.